So here we go with our relays. Yeah, let's give it some. Let's go. To kick things off, it is the 4x200 meter freestyle team relays mixed combination. This is heat number 1.
Take your marks.
So this is a combination of all of the men's, women's and mixed. So plenty going on here. I will try and keep things up to date, but I make no promises at all. I'll go with what I can see. However, I do know that from lane 1, we have Dover Life. In lane 2, Out to Swim. Yes, make some noise if it's your team. I know you've not all got parents here and things, okay? Well, let's make some noise for our team. In lane 3, we have Team Spencer. Yes. Lane 4, Medway Maritime. In lane 5, Out to Swim Males. Come on, we can do better than that. Lane 6, the female Medway Maritime team. There we go, that's what we want. And in lane 7, the mixed Medway Maritime B team. Woo-woo! Right, this could be very difficult to commentate on, okay? Because it could get very, very mixed here. And there's essentially 3 races going on with 7 teams. In fact, I missed that. Out to Swim in lane 5. The open male team not with us. So 6 teams and 3 races going on. So wish me luck. However, leading the way, Medway Maritime B, 139.43. Dover Life and then Spencer. So Maritime B are in a mixed field. Dover Life are also in the mixed, and Spencer are in the male. So 2 leaders from those 3. And I tell you what, we've got a good amount of races here this evening. Got the 4x2s, the 4x1s, some more 4x50s. Yeah, we finished the day with the mixed 4x50s as well. So plenty to get through. Lovely little program to end the day after our Southeast Region Masters earlier on this morning and this afternoon. I understand there was a bit of travel issue on the M23. Well done for getting here. Always a bit of a challenge coming off the M25. So still Medway Maritime B as it stands right now. Second swimmers all involved. And of course, we've got some fantastic officials and volunteers looking after here. We do ask that when you're making your way onto the boom, you do so 1 team at a time. As you can see, there is not a lot of room to maneuver if necessary. So let's keep things really sensible. And then when you're in the water, that's where you can exert your energy. Let's try and get a recap. Spencer moving to second ahead of Dover Life by a few seconds. Maritime in 4th position. They're also in lane 6 in 5th. However, again, plenty of races going on. Still Medway Maritime B, and it's solid too, looking really good. Moving on to swimmers number 3 fairly soon. Now we've got no entry times here, so it's hard to predict exactly who is competing against their own times and things. So we're gonna say what we see and then crack on. Medway, 4:42 in the lead, third swimmer. And looking really good here. Still in second, Spencer in lane 3, 4:55. And they are in the male category, so Medway Maritime be leading their race. Spencer leading theirs in the male competition. Maritime in lane 4, our second place in the males. And I got a funny feeling that in 6, Medway Maritime might win the women's race. As long as they finish, they're okay. They're going to be fine. So some today choosing to swim without swim caps. And a few, well, at least one, even swimming without goggles earlier on today, which was unique. And maybe they just forgot, I don't know. Maritime B, still looking comfortable in lane 7. Oh, 7. And now we've got a real mix. And without lap times and etc., we're getting to the point now where people are being overtaken or unovertaken, and we can just do our absolute best, keep our eyes on the scoreboard. That'll tell us the order as we await our 4th leg swimmers to make it on to the starting blocks. So this is event 1, 2 and 3 we're witnessing right now. So when I say event 4 next, I've not made a mistake. We're just being really clever and having 3 in 1. So Medway Maritime, 7:04:47, 4th and final leg swimmers in the pool. Maritime female competitors in 3rd place overall in this pool. It's going to be a great result. Again, they just need to finish legitimately. There's no medals, but there is an overall team championship, a trophy to be won. And it looks like Medway Maritime are going to start that off on the front foot. So a couple more outs and backs for our leaders. And they will lead from gun to timing pad. There's a better word for that. Still in 4th, Spencer. I think they've been in every single position so far. Out to swim, lying in 5th. Of course, they are in the mixed competition. 3 of those teams, along with our leaders, and Dover Life in lane 1, also in the mixed competition. So one more time, out and back for our leaders. 2nd place, our female Medway Maritime team, and they're having a brilliant end to this race, it must be said. They're not that far. I mean, they've got another length to go, of course, but then swimming wonderfully well. And here we go then. What a wonderful performance by Medway Maritime. Excellent, 9:18.81. very nice indeed. And that is the first win on the board in our team competition tonight. Spencer out to swim, still lying in third and fourth place. Fifth Maritime, the women, and Medway Maritime in lane number 4 with their male team. And Dover Life 9:52 in lane number 1 in the mixed competition. So runners up to your heat winners. And we await the rest of our finishers. A little bit more work to do for the rest. And of course, the pool's still available for warm-up and swim downs. And concluding over the next couple of lengths, the rest of our teams. Just shows how good the time of Maritime and Dover Life were, 9:18 and 9:52. And out to swim, wrap up, third position, 10:47.17. And not far behind at all, Spencer, 10:53. They were pretty close throughout that entire 800 metres. And a couple more teams to come in. Both are Maritimes, men's and women's. And a bit of solidarity swimming together, these two teammates. And our women are finished in 11:22.58. And that will win them the females 4x200. And in lane number 4, it is our male team. We got 3 of those. We had out to swim, Spencer and Maritime. Out to swim not starting for their men's team. So it'll be a second place for the Maritime men's team of 4. There we go, all done. 12:08 and a second place finish in the men's competition.
Thank you so much. Clear the water, please.
Coming up next, when we're ready, will be event number 4, the 4x1 medley team relay. Expecting 5 teams in this one. However, things can change last minute when there's so many teammates involved. Right, it looks like we have our teams. Looks like we've got Dover Life from event 5 in event 4. Must be right. Yeah, 160 plus. Good idea again, mixing these races together. This is event 4 and 5, the men's and women's 4x100 medley team relays, heat number 1.
Take your marks.
So, sadly, no Medway Maritime in 5, but we do have Spencer in 2, Dover Life in 3, Crawley in 4, Greenwich Royals in 6, and then our female Dover Life, who were going to be in event 5, they'll be joining the men in lane number 7. I like it when we do this. In fact, got no Spencer either, unfortunately. So no Spencer. No Maritime in 5. But we do have Dover Life. We do have Crawley, the home team. We do have Greenwich Royals. And we do have Dover Life females in lane number 7. So 4 teams. 4x1s. So it'll be a little bit quicker than our first. And tell you what. Look at Greenwich Royals go. They've gone out strong from the start. Blimey. So 2 races going on. Lanes 3, 4 and 6. And then lane 7, of course, getting points on the board for the team competition. And every point matters. There will be a trophy presented at the end for the winning team. And Greenwich Royals really going for this. They do have a very young team, let's say. Just 72 plus there combined. To put that into perspective, Spencer, who have not joined us, they had a 200 plus combined age group. So no great shock. Tell you what, good breaststroke technique from Crawley there on leg 2. I like that a lot. Greenwich Royals on their butterfly, and again, not hanging around at all. This is going to be a really quick time for the Royals in 6. Blistering through this one. 50 down of leg 3. And Crawley, likewise on their breaststroke, a solid swimmer in on the butterfly, looking really powerful. I mean, I admire any butterfly swimmer. So our leaders looking to go onto their freestyle leg, just as Dover Life enter the butterfly stages. And Crawley now will also move in to the freestyle stage. 100 meters between them and the finish line. In lane 3, Dover Life in the latter stages of their butterfly. Swimmers on the block, ready to go. And the last 50 then for Greenwich Royals is going to be a brilliant time. Times aren't too important today, it's finishing positions and points. And now Dover Life on their freestyle leg. Just at the same time as Greenwich Royals come home, and their time is going to be sub 4:30. It's a great time, 4:25.82 for Greenwich Royals. Brilliant swimming. And Crawley, again, another team who have been looking good, are going to come home in a time of 4:46.35 for the home club. We'll then see Dover Life, both men's and women's teams, wrap up event 4/5. One more time away for our females, and as the men complete theirs, 5:17.3. A good time in itself. It's just Greenwich Royals and Crawley respectively really moved quick on all 4 legs. Coming up next, it'll be the 4x100 mixed medley teams. Just one heat in that one, anticipating 4 teams. We'll wait and see. And Dover Life in event number 5 will bring things home, 5:51 for them. Well done, ladies. Now, will we get our 4 teams we're expecting here? Fingers crossed. Should have Spencer, Dover Life, and Out to Swim. Don't forget to bring your paperwork. All right, looking good. This is event number 6, the mixed 4x100 medley team relay, heat 1 of 1.
Take your marks.
And we do have all 4. Lovely. Spencer in lane 3 with a 240 plus combined age group. Dover Life in 4 and 5 with a 200 plus and a 160 plus. And Team Out to Swim in 6, a 120 plus team. So we've seen some really mixed bags so far, already just 3 races in. Some very split fields. It's so hard to gauge within the first couple of lengths or swimmers what's going to happen. It can change remarkably depending on how you've set up your team. And already Spencer, 1:03 first split. That's fantastic. Really, really impressive. Next in, going to be Dover Life 200 plus, followed by Dover Life 160. And again, interesting, lack of swim caps being used. Hey, whatever your preference is, whatever works for you. So all 4 teams on the breaststroke leg. Out to swim, occupying 2nd position right now. Spencer are early leaders. Not a lot to separate the 2 Dover Life teams as they go for their 2nd 50 on the breaststroke. How strong are their butterfly swimmers? That can be crucial in these medley races of all formats. There's nothing quite like a set of relays to finish off a day of swimming, is there? Now, things have tightened up because Spencer's lead has diminished somewhat. However, they do seem to have an incredibly powerful butterfly swimmer on their leg 3. Out to swim. Gonna have work to do on the freestyle potentially. Let's wait and see. And they're having a great time, aren't they? Dover Life 200 plus in on the butterfly. They'll be followed by Dover Life 160. And in we go. Leg 3, all swimmers on. But the only thing that is going to stop Spencer winning this right now is if someone pulls the plug out on the pool. And in comes freestyle leg swimmer for our leaders. And this is going to be another really good time. A couple more of our freestyle leg swimmers. They're all on the blocks. They won't all be going in at the same time. First to do so is going to be out to swim. In we go. 2nd position. And it's looking like a solid one too. 2nd team on the freestyle. Next, it is going to be Dover Life 160 plus. But it is a phenomenal performance thus far with 50 meters to swim for Spencer. Not going to get caught at all here. So there's one more team, Dover 200 plus, to start their freestyle leg. Again, this is not about medals in any races, it's all about team competition. It's getting points on the board for your team to win the coveted, I shall call it, trophy later on this evening. And here comes Spencer. Solid win. 4:58.27. Cracking time. 4 brilliant legs swum. Led from the first couple of meters and never relented for a moment. And into our closing stages elsewhere. Who's going to stop the clock at what here? It is going to be a 5:28.92 Dover Life, the 160 plus team, just pipping out to swim in the very latter stages to a 5:32. And Overlife 200 plus will round out event number 6. Lovely jubbly. 5:50.8.
Thank you, swimmers. Clear the water by the side.
Confirmation of those times. Congratulations, Team Spencer. And coming up next, 2 heats it looks like right now in the 4x1 freestyle team for the men. Or will we see a combination? It looks like we're going to get a combination because this should be just 2 teams, but there's a lot more than that lining up. Let's wait and see. Because 10 teams entered this competition. And I am good at my 4 times tables. Well, I'm just trying to, I've got about 30 men in trunks over there, and it's like trying to count a herd of zebra. Trying to separate them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I've got 4 Greenwich Royal swimmers here. I'm guessing they want to get involved in this race. So potentially 28. Let's see. Glad I'm not in charge. Someone will sort it out. Who's in charge here? On my paperwork, we've got Medway Maritime and Out to Swim in heat number 1, and then 8 teams in heat number 2. Okay, we've got at least 2 teams. Well, 1 missing. Hang on a second. So, as anticipated, we are combining heats 1 and 2, and I'm going to try and work out, well, I can see Greenwich Royals in Southern, that's where they should be. Out to Swim are in lane number 8. I thought that was going to be Medway Maritime. Well, if we've got 8 teams, then we can have a race. That sounds fair to me. Either way, it's going to be the men's 4x100 freestyle team relay. Okay, let's do it. This is the men's 4x100 freestyle team relay, heat 1 and 2 combined.
Take your marks.
So this one looks not a lot like my heat sheet, so I'm going to go completely off the scoreboard here and forget the paperwork, which means from lane 1, Dover Life 160, Spencer 200, Out to Swim 160 plus, Crawley in 4, 160 plus. Out to swim A, 120 plus in lane 5. Then Medway Maritime B, 72 and over. Greenwich Royal, 72. And out to swim 160 plus in lane 8. It's a combination of heats 1 and 2 on the official heat sheets. Put in a hat and pick out a lane. The Medway Maritime B, early leaders, 58 seconds. Very nice, just 200ths clear of Greenwich Royals, but out to swim in lane 8. Let's have a look. Where are we going? It is in Southern Greenwich Royals. Brilliant. Oh, fantastic. First 50 on leg 2 there. Really, really impressive. So they've middle loaded by the looks of things, their team. And this is going to be a very mixed bag. I can see that already. So we'll go by the scoreboard. Greenwich Royals, 72 plus, lead the way comfortably. In lane number 4, looks like Crawley going good guns too. In they go for leg number 3. Crawley will follow them. And in 6, Medway Maritime B. Right, we've got an order now. We've got a 1, 2, 3. Greenwich Royals, Crawley, Medway Maritime, out to swim A. Dover Life, 5th place in lane number 1. It is all action in this pool. Couple more swimmers coming in here. Out to swim in lane 8, their 3rd leg swimmer getting involved in the competition. Likewise, Spencer in lane 2, their 200 plus team. But it's going to take something to stop Greenwich Royals now in lane number 7. Really flying through. Here come Medway Maritime B in 3rd place behind Crawley in lane 4. Just 4 seconds separating 2nd and 3rd. Then Dover Life, 3:22. Another 5 seconds back in 4th place. All can change here. Other than our leaders, who look nailed on for a victory. Of course, Greenwich Royals. And all to play for, 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th. Only about 8 seconds separating all 4 of those teams. But it's going to be a time not far over 4 minutes for Spencer, which is pretty phenomenal. 4 times 60-second legs. That's really going some. 4:02.73 official finish time. Then you got in lane number 4, Crawley, 4:12.78, equally impressive. Taking nothing away from any of these times. In 6, when Medway Maritime B, 4:16.79. Then it was Dover Life previously in 4th place, and they do finish there, 4:27.64. 5th place in lane number 5 for Out to Swim A. Spencer were previously occupying, they still do 6th place, a little bit of work to do for them. And Out to Swim 60 plus in lane number 8. So this has been a fantastic combination of athletes and teams here in event number 7, the combined heat 1 and 2. In lane number 2, Spencer will finish in a 5:07. And one more time into the fray for Out to Swim on leg number 4. We've got a few more, well, 2 more 4x100s coming up. Then it's 4x50s all the way home after this. We do love having you with us here at K2. Everyone loves the relay. And again, all being streamed live on YouTube, so you can go home later and watch yourselves and your performances, analyse, adjust your training regimes, and we do it all again next time too. Out to swim, 160 plus. It is a 5:56.
Thank you, swimmers. Clear the water at the
Well
sides,
done,
please.
everyone. Right, back to our women's competition. Anticipating here 4 teams in the women's 4x100 freestyle team relay. Let's see what we get. So we might have one team missing. Let's see. This is the female 4x100 freestyle team relay, heat 1 of 1.
Take your marks.
Dover Life incredibly eager to get going there. Maybe it's Corrie at 8 o'clock, I don't know. Put it on Sky Plus, you'll be fine. Right, quick starts for our maritime teams. The 160 plus and the 72, the youngsters, being led by their senior counterparts through the first 50 meters. Right, how quick can these girls go? Right, leg 1, all done and dusted, very tidily. 1 minute, 1:94 for leg 1. That is superb. Have they front-loaded to get the lead to hang on to? We shall find out. 105 for their younger 72 plus team. They were going to have 2 teams in this one, in the 72 plus Medway Maritime. But lane 6 not joining us. 127, first leg for Dover Life in a 200 plus combined age. Not sure about that. They all look pretty youngish to me. Look at this, side by side, then our 2 Medway Maritime teams. And their third leg swimmers will do a synchronized dive for us now. Oh, nearly. Away we go though. And they're going to be lapping Dover Life soon. And the Medway Maritime 72 plus has taken the advantage during leg number 3. It did look like a super fast getaway for the 160 plus team. Not saying they are not capable of winning, of course. Just going statistically, objectively. And they're not getting away, in fact, are they? Not by any means. Body length and a bit. And a good leg here for Dover Life coming back on the second 25. Yeah, really holding off the early leaders. Although in third position, a little bit of work to do, but just on that leg specifically, looking really tidy. And now look at this. Look at Medway Maritime going 5. They've put on the afterburners, and they said, we'll see you later, see you at the finish. And off they go. And just like that, there's a 20-metre gap between them. It was all a ruse. They were playing a game. Fourth leg swimmer for Dover Life. Away we go. Everybody is coming home now. I'll have one more 4x100 and then the 4x50s. But prior to that, in lane 5, 4:26 for Medway Maritime, the 72 plus team. That's a cracking time. Blimey, we're a bit eager to get going with the next race, aren't we? We've not finished the current one yet. Dover Life, a bit more work to do, but Medway Maritime 160 plus will close things out in lane number 4 with a time which will be 5 minutes and 56 hundredths. Oh, just needed a few more strong kicks at the end there to go sub 5, ever so close. And they led through the first leg, remember? Went away really quickly. Dover Life coming home. And look, we've got this organisation of races absolutely nailed now, don't we? We've got a good routine going here. We're already ready for the next event. But let's not forget Dover Life here. 5:36.43 and third place in the heat and the event. Well done. Some proper eager beavers ready for the mixed 4x100 freestyle team relay. Again, one heat. A big thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs fresh. This is event number 9, the mixed 4x100 freestyle team relay, heat 1 of 1.
Take your marks.
And away we go. From lane 1. Team Spencer in 2 and 3, Dover Life and Dover Life. 200 plus and 160 plus teams. In 4, out to swim. In fact, in 4, 5, 6 and 7, all 120 plus teams. Out to swim, City of Southampton, home team Crawley, and then Medway Maritime 100 plus in lane 7. Now, what are we going to see in the 4x1 mixed freestyle? Who knows is the answer, based on our previous 5 races. Will we see a runaway winner? Out in front right now, Crawley 57.08. for the first 100. That is absolutely rapid. 102 for City of Southampton, 109 Medway Maritime, 112 Out to Swim, 114 Dover Life, 118 Spencer. Dover Life 160, 124. Already leg 3 swimmers preparing, notably Crawley in 6. Big start for them, halfway. Just 31 hundredths over 2 minutes for the first 2 legs. 2:07 for Southampton in second place, chasing to do. Leg 4 will be fascinating. Medway Maritime, third place, 2:15. Where else are we? Such a huge gap already, 2:32 to Dover Life. And Dover Life, their teammates, separate age category grouping, half a second back. Then Spencer in 1, Out to Swim in 4 in 7th place. And before you know it, we're going to be on our 4th leg swimmers. Here we go now. This is going to be a brilliant final 100. Wait for this. They go in together. City of Southampton and Crawley. Crawley have led the entire way. Now they lead by 0.3 of a second. Who have they left till last? Is that the adrenaline pushing Crawley on right now? Or do they have a faster swimmer on paper? We'll see. 50 metres to swim for our leaders. Crawley stretch it out to a few seconds over City of Southampton. Elsewhere, Spencer in 4th, Dover Life in 5th, Out to Swim 6th, Dover Life 7th. All happening on the far side of the pool. But just wait a minute, coming back, City of Southampton. But Crawley are going to hold on. It will be a win in lane number 6 for the home team. 4:03.69 and a 4:05.98. 2 wonderful times in the mixed 4x100 freestyle. Both teams can be incredibly proud of those times. And the boom clears. Everybody on their final leg swimmers now. Coming home in 3rd position. They've been up there the entire way. And it will be Medway Maritime, 4:34.53 for the pink caps. Strong finish, my goodness, for Dover Life in lane 3 to take it away from Out to Swim in 4, separated by just over a second in the end there. First 5 home. Then Dover Life, and then Spencer is going to round out what has been a wonderful heat in lane number 1 with a 5:06.91. Well done, everyone.
Thank you, swimmers. Clear the water at the sides, please.
Next up, making their way onto the boom, the 4x50 medley team. Now this one, we should see 2 heats now. Plenty of teams in this one. Here we go, event number 10, the open male 4x50 medley team relay, heat number 1.
Take your marks.
And we are 4x50s all the way home now. The longer stuff is done. First up, we have 4 teams. We don't have Out to Swim. We do have Spencer, Wickham District, Spencer and Dover Life in 4, 5, 6 and 7. Out the blocks fastest, Wickham District in lane number 5. In fact, forgive me, we don't have any Spencer in 6 either. 3 teams in this one. And to look across several lanes with plenty of swimmers on the blocks. No stopping Wickham District right now. In go Dover Life, 5 seconds shy of the leaders. And another 4 back to Spencer in lane number 4. And they'll maintain that advantage into the 4th and final leg. And there will be no stopping them. This is all about getting scores on the board for your team. No individual prizes or medals here. This is all about you and your teammates. And Wickham District are going to rack up some points. It's a time of 2:04.66, very nice indeed. Dover Life will close things out at 2:12.26, and in 4, Spencer's 2:40 plus team. They will finish the heats just under 2:30. Yes, 2:28.61.
Thank you, swimmers. Clear the water at the sides.
This is event number 10, heat number 2.
Take your marks.
So we have Croydon Amphibians in 3, Out to Swim in 4, Crawley in 5, Out to Swim in 7, and Greenwich Royals in lane number 8. So we're going to get somewhere close to around 2 minutes here, 30 seconds per leg. Greenwich Royals 29.69 through leg 1. Oh no, it'll be 2:10 or so, won't it, of course. So I was thinking 4x50 freestyle. It's medley. So not going to be 30 seconds for every single leg. Won't be far off. Lovely breaststroke for Croydon Amphibians in lane number 3. Fantastic, 101.60. That was a great 50 meters of breaststroke. Such an advantage if you've got a strong breaststroke swimmer. Likewise, butterfly. And they've got one of those two, Croydon Amphibians, racing away. Greenwich Royals in lane number 8, currently occupying 2nd position. And they'll need a super freestyle to catch up this now. I'm sure he'll give it absolutely everything. And he'll need to. It's a difference of around 6 seconds. Croydon Amphibians. Wow, what a race for them. Excellent on all 4 legs. And they're going to win this with a time of under 2 minutes. 1:55 for Croydon Amphibians. Well, take your swimming caps off and give a nod in their direction. That is excellent. Greenwich Royals 2:02, equally impressive. Just in the shadow of that 1:55 from our winners. 2:02.81 was Crawley's 3rd leg split. And they will take...
Thank you, swimmers. Clear the water at the sides, please.
Oh, there's confirmation. I was wondering what happened to lane 7 and 8 there. There's confirmation of those times. Croydon Amphibians at Greenwich Royals and Crawley. Crawley just half a second back in the end from Greenwich Royals. I'll admit I missed that one. I was waiting to see where Out to Swim the 2 teams were. We move on. We're ready to go already. The next race, it looks like. We should only have 2 teams in this one, I believe. Another team just so eager to get in the pool. I love the enthusiasm. Your time will come, don't worry. This is event number 11, the women's 4x50 medley team relay, heat 1 of 1.
Take your marks.
So we have just 2 teams. Dover Life versus Spencer. It's a head-to-head. Both teams with 160 plus on the age groupings. This could be very, very close. It is right now through the backstroke leg. Both teams with swimmers on the blocks ready to go. who is officially going to be in first place. There's barely anything to separate them. It is Spencer by a few tenths of a second. Big advantage if you have a good breaststroke swimmer. Now, it was only really the dives that separated them there. Spencer just getting away a little bit quicker, because on the actual stroke themselves, there's been absolutely no change to the first 30 metres. Will our butterfly leg swimmers break the chain, snap the elastic? Let's see. Spencer will go in first. An advantage of roughly 3 seconds. No time on the board. Let's say it's 3. Maybe less, actually. Still no change. Just a few seconds to the good. Team Spencer in 5. Oh, looked like a great turn for Dover Life there. Oh, what a turn. That was all on the wall there at the far end. Gained 3 metres off one turn. Brilliant. Freestyle, let's do it. What a difference 50 metres can make. What a difference just one single moment made in that third leg. And Dover Life will move away. And all of a sudden, it looks very comfortable. I can assure you it wasn't for the first 3 quarters of this race. Well done, as always, to both teams. A 2:33.78 for Dover Life. And Spencer, a 2:41. Well done, everybody.
Sides, please.
Now, Out to Swim were so eager to get on with this race, they actually tried to join the previous one. They are ready and raring to go. This is event number 12, the mixed 4x50 medley team relay, heat number 1.
Take your marks.
Off we go. 2 heats in this event. Quite novel, isn't it? Quick getaway from Spencer in lane number 3. And they will have already a few seconds advantage over the field in this one. But don't count your chickens. It can all change. Put the gold cap out in front. I love that. In second position, Wickham District in lane number 7. A couple of lanes inside. Spencer again in lane number 5. And have Wickham District just brought this back ever so slightly? Spencer will go in first for the first, second and third swimmers now. Work to be done by Wickham District. In third place, it is again our Dover Life, then Spencer. Oh, some big arm movement here, some big strong backs powering through the butterfly. It's still Spencer. It's still Wickham District, and it's still Dover Life, that order. Spencer again, then Out to Swim. First 3 teams, females on the final legs. anchoring their teams home. And it's definitely tightened. Spencer and Wickham District. Can Spencer hang on for the last 15 metres? They're going to push them all the way to the line here. This will be right on the final touch. Spencer get it by only a second though. Brilliant comeback from Wickham District. They were out of that with 100 metres to swim and pulled it right back. If there was one more length there, Wickham District would have taken that. Third place Dover Life, fourth place for Spencer. And out to swim will bring home the field in a 2:50 roughly. Let's see the official time. Oh, look at that, 2:50.27.
Thank you, swimmers. Clear the water at the sides, please.
This is event number 12, heat number 2.
Take your marks.
Heat 2, we have got, I think we've got everybody that was scheduled to be here. Wonderful. Dover Life in 2, Crawley in 3, Wickham District in 4, City of Southampton in 5, Hackney in 6, and Medway Maritime in 7. And Hackney, haven't seen too much of Hackney, have we? I think this might be our only Hackney team so far. I think it is. Thank you for joining us, Hackney. And they lead the way. Saved all their best swimmers for one race, have they? Wickham District in 4. And Dover Life in 2, make it a 3-team race up at the front on the butterfly. Work to do for Medway Maritime in 7, Crawley in 3. Who have they got on the freestyle? Let's see, in they go. Wickham District lead over Dover Life, then Hackney. And the rest of our teams, Medway Maritime moving to 4th position. I think they could grab a top 3 here. Could catch Hackney, our early leaders. All the way home though. Wickham District do it again. And they are very, very happy, Wickham District. Please be careful, stood on the ledge. Dover Life takes 2nd place. Crawley come back for 3rd. Medway Maritime 4th. Hackney, so good early on, just slip into 5th. And City of Southampton round out
Thank you,
2
swimmers. Clear the
and
water
event
at the
number
sides,
12.
please.
Up next, it is the men's 4x50 freestyle team relay. 2 heats are scheduled. And only 5 races left. Can't believe how quickly we've got through this program. This is event number 13, the Open Male 4x50 Freestyle Team Relay, heat number 1.
Take your marks.
So 4 teams, Medway Maritime, Spencer, Wickham District and Dover Life. I like this. This is the closest we've seen through 1 leg so far. How long will this last? Only a couple of meters across the entire field. This is good. We like competitive, we like close. Wickham District do lead again. Dover Life, second place. Not much between Medway Maritime and Spencer. 58 seconds through 2 legs. And now they start to break away. Wickham District leads Dover Life. Spencer just begin to move away from Medway Maritime. Unbelievably, 4th and final leg already. 124 over 126. Still our front 2. Is there going to be any change here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like we've got our final order already. A few meters between at least every single position. Wickham District, they've been so strong this evening. And they're going to get another win in heat number 1 of the 4x50 men's. Incredibly strong team. Dover Life takes second place. Spencer will pick up third. And Medway Maritime will wrap up heat number 1 with a 4th place finish.
Thank you, swimmers. Clear the water at the sides, please.
1 more heat to come in this event. And then just 3 more races after that. This is event number 13, heat number 2.
Take your marks.
Look at this. Great to see 6 teams in this one. Out to swim, Crawley, Croydon Amphibians, out to swim A, out to swim again, and Greenwich Royals in lane number 8. And 3 teams out in front. Second leg coming up. It is Crawley, it's Croydon Amphibians, and it's Greenwich Royals out in front through 50 metres. And they turn once again. Greenwich Royals, they were in second, they'll drop to third. As through halfway mark, Crawley and Croydon Amphibians can't be separated. Quick dive in for Crawley on leg number 3. 51 and 52 seconds through 100 metres. You probably won't get much quicker than this tonight. I think this will be it. This will be the fastest race we get. Don't underestimate how quick that is. Fourth leg swimmers primed and ready to go. Croydon Amphibians have taken the advantage. What a thriller of a finish we've got in store here. Nothing decided yet. Croydon Amphibians turn first. Crawley trailing by half a metre. They're going to push all the way towards the line. This is going to be right on the touch, still in front. Croydon Amphibians, they will take it. 1:44.57. Just shy of 1 second clear of Crawley. Brilliant race. Greenwich Royals take third, 1:50.63. Another brilliant time in itself, 1:50. 8 to swim, 1:56. 8 to swim again, V team 1:57. Blimey, 1:44.57 and 1:45.44. Superb. And closing things out, 8 to swim, B team, they're 1:20 plus. We appreciate and thank every single team and competitor here. We'll cheer everybody right to the end. And 8 to swim B will close it with a 2:39.
Thank
Well
you so much.
done,
Water at the sides, please.
boys. Next up will be our final female-only race of this, I'm going to say session, evening, competition. Event number 14, the women's 4x50 freestyle team relay, heat 1 of 1.
Take your marks.
Right, 4 teams scheduled, 4 teams in the pool. Dover Life, Spencer, and 2 teams for Medway Maritime, a 160 and a 72 plus. Again, our final race for women only. Last 2 races will be mixed. We've already seen the last of our men's exclusive competition. And it's the Medway Maritimers that lead in positions 1 and 2. Spencer and Dover Life equally close, but they're going to be a good 20 or so metres behind our leaders through the halfway stage. Going to be very close to 1 minute for the first 100 metres here. That would be a great time. Yeah, 1 minute 92, 1:01.34. And in fact, although Medway Maritime trailed there, the better dive to begin leg number 3 gained a couple of metres underwater. Here you go, Dover and Spencer Life. Dover and Spencer Life, Spencer and Dover Life. It's been a long day. Here they come, one more time. The Medway Maritimers, and it is a strong advantage now for the 72 plus. It's a good 6 or 7 metres, and that will be enough to see them home. but they get plenty of team points because they're going to take first and second in the heat. Things are hotting up between Spencer and Overlife for third place in the heat. Jump back to the front quickly, and Medway Maritime take the win in a 2 minutes and 800. Oh, bittersweet victory. They would have liked to have shaved a tenth of a second off that. Hey ho, next time. Second position, 2:14.38 for the 200 plus, 160. Doing them a disservice there, 160. And then winning the race between Overlife and Spencer is the former, 2:24 over 2:26.
Clear the water at the sides, please.
Great racing. Just 2 more races to go. I can't believe it. This is our final event, 2 heats. It's the mixed 4x50 freestyle team relay. This is heat number 1.
Take your marks.
I am certain I'm starting to see the same people for the 6th or 7th time this evening. You barely get yourself dry and you're back in the water again. In heat number 1, Spencer, Overlife, Wickham District, Crawley, Overlife, Spencer A and Spencer B. Out the blocks fastest in 3, Wickham District, 27 seconds on the first leg. That is slick, to say the least. But they have been formidable today, Wickham District. They've had several wins already, and they're looking good right now for another halfway mark. Leaders. Now, somehow there it said Spencer in 1. That's not the case. It's definitely Wickham District. Then Crawley. Then Spencer in lane 1, not in lane 7. Spencer A in lane 6. So let's get this absolutely right. No doubt about your leaders right now. But look at Spencer in lane number 1 coming back here. Oh, that's a fantastic third leg. It'll be Spencer and Wickham District. Not a lot to separate them at all. But they've kicked on Wickham District on the 4th leg. In lane number 4, Crawley, the home team, currently occupying 3rd place. And in 6, Spencer A in the 160 plus team in 4th. And back they come. And I tell you what, Crawley have had a great 4th and final leg here. They're not going to catch Wickham District. A 2:02.11 for a mixed 4x50. That is rapid. 2:05.16 for Crawley and 2:08 for your early leader Spencer. They were right up there. Spencer A in lane 6 took 4th place. Overlife 5th. Overlife again with their 160 team. And to close things out, Spencer B in the 200 plus.
Thank you, swimmers. Clear the water at the sides, please.
Jenny, do it now. All right. And just very quickly, prior to our final race of the day, a massive thank you to Jenny, who has been working so hard down at poolside. Well done, thank you. It takes a lot of people to get these events up and running and underway and running smoothly, so thank you, Jenny. And this is our last race of the day. It's event number 15, it's heat number 2.
Take your marks.
Well done, Jenny. Your whipping is done. Final race of the day. Oh, and look at this, it's a full pool. Yes! We did it. Dover Life, Hackney, Out to Swim, Wickham District, City of Southampton, Medway Maritime, Medway Maritime, Medway Maritime. That is a lot of pink caps on the near side. And it's the Medway Maritime B team of the 72 plus that lead the way against Hackney. Oh, Hackney again, their second race today for them. Great to have you with us, Hackney. Thank you for joining us. You were maybe one of the ones that got stuck a little bit on the M32. M23 even. Got to send things back to front now. Nearly home time. Medway Maritime continue to lead over Hackney. And then in 4 and 5, Wickham District and City of Southampton. I'd put a couple of quid here on Wickham District coming back. You know, they've had such a strong team throughout this evening. But they have got their work cut out. Medway Maritime 120.58 through 3 legs. 4 seconds down, Wickham District. And 1 second more to City of Southampton in lane number 5. Let's see. This is a great way to end the day. Medway Maritime, can they bring it home? Can Wickham District steal it at the end there? In 5, City of Southampton. It will be final win of the day. Out to Swim, Medway Maritime, 148.02. Absolutely wonderful. Medway Maritime led from the off. Wickham District, great team performances throughout the evening session, pick up second place, and City of Southampton in third. Only a second separating them. Fourth place, Medway Maritime, 120. Then Hackney, Dover Life, Out to Swim, and Medway Maritime C. Well done, every single one of you. And that, can you believe it? Oh, congratulations to you. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. A massive thank you to our officials. Your work is done after a very long day. You can now relax officially, okay? Well done. Thank you to all of our volunteers.